A lot of times when people think of nature, they think of the divine aspects of nature, how awesome it is, how larger than life it really is. And yeah, there's some parts of nature that are really cool. There's some parts of nature that are really annoying. But as a logical person, for me to organize my feelings about nature, I decided to make a pros and cons list about it. Before I start going to the cons and bashing Mother Earth, I thought, may as well start positive, go with the pros. My first pro of nature has got to be pictures. There are some of the best pictures I've ever seen taken are taken in nature. The lighting, generally perfect. Like, that lighting, the lighting that where you get the sun in there and it just makes your eyes look awesome. Or the way that water looked with that sky, or the trees at that angle. Nature really helps you rule Instagram, you rule Twitter, you look like an absolute professional photographer, but you didn't do anything, all you did was push a button. Another great thing about nature that I personally enjoy is all the fun you can have in nature. As an athlete, I'm outside a lot. I love playing outside, getting my toes ruffled between the grass or sand in them. Love wakeboarding up north. Some of my fondest childhood memories are up north, in what, a Novi person would call nature, which just really means a house on a lake, not camping. Moving on, another great thing about nature is air. I love air. You can't be alive without air, and our air comes from trees, which are in our nature. So really, without nature, you can't survive. But nature isn't always sunshines and rainbows. There's definitely some annoying things about nature. The first annoying thing has got to be the bugs. In the summer, mosquitoes are absolutely deadly. You go outside for 2 minutes and then you're itching for 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. Another awful thing that I don't like about nature, dirt. You go outside, 5 minutes, you come back, your feet are pitch black. You are sweating, you are nasty, you're gross. You have to take a shower. There have been some days where I've just wanted to take shower after shower after shower just from being outside for short periods of time. Another thing about nature that I really am not a huge fan of, weather. And don't say that, but sometimes it's great. Yup, sometimes it's great, but I think we all know we were all complaining about that 40-degree weather even though it's June the other day. And a lot of people think of weather as the sun, a nice gentle breeze, sunny and 75, the perfect day. But weather's a lot more than that. Hurricanes? Not nice, but part of nature. Thunderstorms? Great to tweet about, nice to fall asleep to, not nice to be out in. Another awful thing about nature is the fact that even though you don't always notice it, nature is secretly always trying to kill you. Think about it. There's deadly plants, there's deadly bugs, and there's deadly animals. We've all heard the saying, it's more afraid of you than you are of it. I will be the absolute first person to tell you that is not true. As a 4'10" teenage girl, I gotta be honest here. I don't think there's really any animal I could scare off besides maybe a chihuahua. So the fact of the matter is, even though I'm a human, I don't feel safe on really any medium of nature. In water, you have sharks that can now go up rivers, such as the bull shark. On land, Hungry Hippos is not just a fun childhood game. It's a real concern. And in the air, I heard there's some very vicious vultures around here. So, in reality, you're never safe. There is no part of nature that really accepts you and doesn't want to kill you secretly. So, with all this in mind, I guess I have to say my feelings about nature are, so-so. Sometimes I really like it, and sometimes it's definitely trying to kill me, and I'd rather do anything than be outside. But nature's all around us, and there's not really a lot we can do to avoid it. So, in the conclusion, the next time I'm going to take a really nicely lit selfie, definitely going to check my back for grizzly bears first.